Yeah, that's working. Okay. Yeah. All right. We're good. All right. Hi, everybody. I almost didn't want to do this, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of felt like shit. But it is what it is. And- All right. So, hi, everyone. Welcome to Cafe Autumn, where we don't care who you are as long as you're not a cunt. Today, we're going to be playing Persona. It's still pretty damn good. How many years has this game been made? 1996 and 2009. Oh, man. Oh, what? Didn't even mean to do that. Alright. Fourth. Once I dreamt I was a butterfly. I forgot myself and knew only happiness as a butterfly. Then I awoke and I was myself again. Did I dream that I was a butterfly? Or do I now dream that I am a man? Yet there is a distinction between myself and the butterfly. Myself, this is the transformation of the physical. Chi. A wearing student. Persona? Dude, if that really worked, I could see my future and I'd be on Easy Street. You sure you ain't got the brain rot, Hidehiko? Sao Inaba, the spoiled son of Inaba's dry cleaning owners, earnest and excitable. Turns out there's more to it than an easy joke. Maybe not seeing the future exactly, but weird stuff does happen. I want to put my money where my mouth is if you are, Mark. Hideko Sigi, brown, pays attention and doesn't take things very seriously. Alright, you're on. I bet you would know you can eat dinner at the Peace Diner on Joy Street. Woohoo! I'm with Hideko! Yuka Ayase, a troublemaking member of the suntan blonde beach blonde Kyoga Street. Kyoga set. I'll throw my lot in with brown too. Erika Kirishima, Ellie, a ladylike student recently returned from abroad, beautiful and intelligent. Are you guys serious? Yeah, okay, Yukino. Who you guys gonna side with? As if I cared one whit. It's an absolute bunk. Kei Nanjo, an heir to the Nanjo group, an utter pragmatist and skeptic. Like you said, this is all you. Yukino Mayuzumi. Trusted by everyone, she's like an older sister to the students. You guys are so cold, you know? Hey, who are you with? It's gotta be me, right? Come on, what's it gonna be? You know what? Screw it. I'll bet on Mark. Ah, just wait. You'll be sorry. It'll be fun. Alright, let's get started. Okay, here goes. Persona, please come here. My turn. Persona, come here. Man, why do I gotta do this? Hurry up. All you can eat. All you can eat. Okay. Persona. Come here, I guess. Oh, then. Persona, please come to us. Alright, here it comes. Huh? Here you go, you jerk! Now I look like a total idiot! See? Fat loaded nothing. Looks like I win. Happy now? Well, hurry up and go get the teacher. Wait, hold up. One more time, please. Mark screwed up. Come on, you gotta take it seriously when you do it. You little... What a sore loser.
What is... Huh? It's too late now to ask to... Whoa! What the... Yukino!
And for a game from the late 90s to the late 2000s, graphics really are not that bad.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Philemon, a dweller between consciousness and unconsciousness. And now, a simple test. Can you state your name?
Say my name, huh? I'm thinking. You know what? Yeah. Imura. Yeah. You. Let's just do it.
Splendid. There aren't many who can remember their identity when in this domain. It seems you passed that test. But tell me this, are you aware of the many and varied selves you harbor within you? The self suffused with divine love. The self capable of demonic cruelty. People live by wearing different masks. Your current self may be only one of those innumerable masks. You, though, you have a very firm grip on your identity. I respect your strong will. In return, I grant this power. Persona. It is the power to summon the selves within you, the gods and the demons you harbor. The time is soon when you will need this power. Now, you must return to your proper time and place.
Indeed, it's rather extraordinary. Like you seeing it now too? Oh, Sozo, you've come around. Welcome to the infirmary. You sure look cute when you're asleep. Natsumi Yoshino, St. Roman's High nurse. She doesn't seem to be a very good cook. Sozo, are you alright? Thank goodness you're awake, Sozo. I was so scared when I heard you collapsed. Honorary teacher for Sozo and the others. Very popular with the students. I'm sorry you had to deal with my students, Natsumi. Taking care of students is their whole job. What's so bad about us? Now, Masao. What do you think about what you've done? Anyway, Eriko and his ISA told me what happened. Helping out for you today. Instead, go get yourself checked out at Mikage Hospital and head home. So, you think there's something wrong with us too? Oh, not like that. I can... Oh, not like that. I can tell looking at you that you're perfectly sane. Don't worry, you might have gotten hurt while collapsing, so go see the doc. Though there isn't something that can phase you, Miss Psycho. Alright, we'll go. Speaking of Mikage Hospital, wasn't a student in your class staying there? You mean Magi, right? Yes, that's right. You should visit her while you're there. She's been laid up there for over a year now. I'm sure she's lonesome. Alright, give me a sec. I can't see shit. That's better. Alright. Alright, so I guess we just go to the hospital. If I remember this right. It's been a while since I've played this. You're also slow. You must seize the moment, like myself. There's a reason it said that one's youth passes quickly. That Naja pisses me off so bad. I'll let a chink in his armor someday. Sao and Kay are both such children. Hang on. Fuck, I did this. Healing Master! Yamaoka, the Nanjo's family butler. He's taken care of Nanjo since the heir was an infant. Yamaoka? Oh my! Master K is leaving the premises with a crowd of friends! I'm so happy to see this. Master K? Yamaoka! Don't you time and time again dare to call me that, you idiot? You just call him idiot? No, wait. Oh, be silent, Masao! Look, Yamaoka, I don't need a ride today. Just go back without me. Oh my. You'll be going out on the town with your chums, young master. I'm only going to the hospital, and stop calling me that! Welcome to the P1 experience. Yep. The hospital? Heavens! I hope you haven't hurt yourself, young master. Enough. Let's be on our way, Sozo. Yamaoka, do not follow us. Okay. So let's see if I remember this right. Don't think that's a hospital. Like this? Oh, that's a police station. Under 310, I thought we were going to the hospital. Yeah, I would if I remembered where the hell is it. Wait, is it this. No, that's the mall. That back. Here we go. Ah. Work. Work with me. There we go. Ooh, tricky. There's some time until our examinations. Let's visit Maki first then. Best not to be idle, after all. Old man. By the way, Maki's in room 302. You're pretty well informed, Masao. Like, shut up! A friend of mine told me! Yes, Sozo. Let's just go already. Hold on. There we go. So, third floor. Good. Okay, found it. I have to go, but you should get some fresh air sometimes. Good for you. That's right, Maki. Why don't we go for a walk tomorrow? Maki Sonomura. Chronically ill classmate who's been hospitalized for over a year now. Oh, it seems your real medication has arrived. I'll leave you kids be. Guys, you all came. Thanks. You're so thoughtful, Masao. What do you mean? I told Masao I wanted to see everyone when he was here last time. Isn't that why you all came? Yes, it is. How are you? Have you been feeling okay? Uh-huh. I'm doing much better. I wonder if it's because of that good dream. It's hard to remember, but I keep dreaming of a really nice man. He's like a father. Like that doctor. He seemed nice. I don't like him. Did he do something to you? No, that's not it. I don't like doctors. Well, let's talk about some other stuff then. Hey, how about your mom? How's she doing at Sebek? She's not my mom! She cares more about her job than me. She doesn't care about me at all. Sorry. Alright. No! Monkey, what's wrong? Hey! This isn't good. Call a doctor.
I do hope it's nothing serious.
Damn it.
An earthquake?
Whoa, it's a big one!
The hell? Hold on!
It seems to have subsided.
Maki! Whoa! What the hell? Where'd the room go?
And so the real game starts.
How was that? No, I was positive that was the ICU a moment ago. Huh? That scream! It came from downstairs! Let's go!
Meat is here! What's with these guys? The dead patient suddenly got up and walked. An old man rescued me and... Oh! What? These guys were dead? Is this for real? Yamaoka? Yamaoka! Bastards! How dare you! I'll never forgive you, bastards! Careful, guys. How the hell are we supposed to fight something that's already dead?
Thou art I, and I am thou. From the sea of thy soul I cometh. I shall lend you my strength.
Yuki's persona, Simon Kongo, reached rank 2.
Art's persona Ogun reached rank 2. Yukino's persona Vesta reached rank 2. Anjo's persona Aizen Muro reached rank 2.
Yamaoka, don't go. Don't leave me behind, right? Right, Yamaoka?
Oh, young master, don't be sad. It spoils your handsome face. You're a fine Japanese man. A man must stand on his own someday. Seems that this will be the last service I can provide for you.
Oh no, no, I won't let you leave me! Hang in there, Yamaoka.
It's time I said farewell. Just one last thing. Please promise me, young master. Promise to become the #1 man in country and carry Japan on your back.
Of course. Of course I will. When that time comes, you'll see. But until then...
That's my young master. I will always be in your heart.
Okay. Hey! Answer me! I'm begging you! Yamaoka!
Anjo. Let him alone.
First mistranslation.
Hey, Sozo, could you hear their voices? And that thing said it was me. I heard it too. I think it was that persona thing? It said it would lend us power, so I kinda doubt it's hostile. If we're lucky, maybe it'll listen to what we tell it. I guess we might as well go calling it on persona. That's how it felt to me too. Bad feeling about this. Let's go.
Go.
Nice. Nice.
Let's get funky!
Here goes.
Damn it. Why can't I get to an ICU? There's a patient there. To treat the son more, girl. I treat your wounds at the examination room, but I can't find it. I think in this hospital is where I remember it. TV's not working, the phone's dead too. What in the world's going on? Ah. Right back where I started.
Here goes.
There we go.
Here goes.
Okay, it blocks that. Attack them. Attack them.
Here goes.
Persona! Let's get funky!
There we go. I can still feel Maki here. I'm Maki. We'll find you. Seems to be nothing here. Hmm.
Here goes.
Do it too!
Nice.
Persona!
Here goes.
Let's get funky!
Not the use guard. I'm prepared for the worst, but I'm worried about my little grandson. He should be at school. Well, nothing's happened here.
goes. Here goes. Here goes. Here goes.
Ah, here we go. Here's the tree. Here goes. There we go.
goes.
There we go. Oh, this ain't gonna help.
Here goes.
Another tree.
Sozo, this one's still alive. Give me a hand here.
We haven't had time to waste, Sozo. It's too late for her, but not for us.
Yo, Sozo, the monsters are just around the corner. Someone's dying underneath a convenience machine. Seems to be nothing here. That's kind of savage. Oh, good day. Oh my, there are demons here too. Well, this is a fine how do you do. Eriko, get back. No worries. I may not look it, but I'm a rather capable fencer. Eriko, this is no ordinary enemy. Sheesh, that girl's crazy. Always Persona Nike reached rank 2. Let's go with luck this time. Is that Nike? The Greek goddess of victory? It's me, and I'm it. Eriko? Hey. Are you okay? Nike. The archetypal portrayal of Christian angels. Okay, yeah, so this is before they essentially tried to hide the reality of, like, sort of what they were doing with demons and all of that behind, like, a bio and everything. This is when they were upfront with, like, no, their personas are based off of, like, insert blank here, insert piece of media here. And for this, if I recall, it is Greek god. I believe it's Greek gods. Actually, it's a mixture. It's of Simon Kogo. Yeah, it's kind of a mixture. There we go. Snap out of it. I'm sorry. I'm alright. I'm an angelic ringer of victory. From now on, you have my protection. You idiot. We can do that too. Really? So I'm not the only one who was chosen? Eriko, you dreamt of the butterfly, didn't you? How do you know about that?
I've seen it quite often in my dreams, ever since I played the Persona game. Just as I thought. That dream must be the cause of the phenomenon. That aside, why'd you come here? Is it like this outside too? Yes, there are demons everywhere, and it's impossible to leave town. I looked everywhere, but it seems that this school is the only safe place. Oh? The school safe? Well, let's go back there, Sozo. Oh, but I nearly forgot. We should go to the shrine first. Maki's mother is hurt. She collapsed there. What? Why didn't you say so before? This never came up before. Ooh, and early panicked. Poor thing.
Here goes.
Persona! Persona!
And done.
Come to me.
Persona! Here goes!
There we go.
Here goes.
Second verse, same as the first.
Here goes.
New one. Alright. Back for that, and we'll tap on that.
Here goes.
Persona! Do it to him.
Back to gravity.
Ain't that a sentence?
Let's get funky.
For as much as a dungeon crawler is, I can't lie, it can be really fun sometimes, honestly.
Here we are. Magi's mother should be here. Oh, when the exquisite butterfly. Hey, is it me, or is there something strange about that butterfly?
What's up with this thing? Hey, Philemon.
We meet again, my friends. Are you used to your personas now? As you have seen for yourselves, events are moving in an unexpected direction. Only those with a strong will are capable of stopping the flow that has gone awry. From here on, a number of paths will present themselves to you. Down each of them, you will witness the karma of those you meet. But whatever path you choose, remember that the choice was yours, and no one else's.
I always loved the tone of this game, honestly. You know, for a game about, like, the supernatural and everything, and demons and all that, it really, back in the day, had a... It had a more darker and serious tone to it. I really loved it. What was that? A dream? Truth is stranger than fiction, evidently. Be present for another once-in-a-lifetime event. How magnificent. Tetsuko Sonomura, Maki's mother. She works at Sebek as an engineering specialist. Hey, did you forget about Maki's mom here? Lady, are you okay? This is a gunshot wound. Who did this to you? Kondori's goons.
Kondori? The president of Sebek?
The altercations to this town. Kondori's behind them all. I was involved in the development of a certain device. Device? You're saying the machine caused the changes? It's the Diva system. It's engineered to affect reality, but I didn't think it could do this. Kondori said he doesn't care what happens to his town. I have to hurry and tell the police. Oh dear. The police station is already overrun with demons. I just came from there.
My God, but Kondori has to be stopped!
How did you escape, ma'am? Through the abandoned factory. It has a secret freight entrance. Use the security card.
Lady!
Going passed out. We have to get her to the school, quick. You handle this, Sozo. I got business to take care of. Wait, Masao. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'll come with you. Remember, you won't be able to get near Kandori without this card. Hey! Thanks, guys. Come on, let's go back to the school ourselves. Honestly, men never think about how the ones they leave behind feel. Those two have a similarly reckless temperament. Oh, I'm sure they'll give up and come back once they see the place. Alright. Just there, too. Alright, let's just get this over with.
Here goes.
Persona.
It's me, Eriko Kirishima. We have a winter woman with us. Why don't you open the gate? Not unless you say the password! Ah, yes, roses are red, zombies are blue. I don't want rain, so you know I'm true. Will you let us in? Alright, come in. Hey, Sozo! You're all safe? So glad. What happened to her? We'll tell you later. We need to get her to the infirmary quick. You're right. Sozo, come with me to the infirmary. Yukino, Eriko, I want you to lead to the passage. I want you to head to the passageway to the gym. Yuko and Yuko are... I can't speak today. Yuka and Yuko are there plugging up the hole in the wall. Please help them out. Right. Gotta keep the dunes from coming in. Will do. Come on, Eriko. Yes, let's go. Alright, then we should get going too. That's what happened. So that's what Sebek is up to, huh? I can't believe them. Hey, Sozo, sorry to ask, but could you go by the hole and ask Yukino and the others to not fill it up? Misao and Kay might still have to come back from through here. Alright, let's see if I remember where the gym is. Well, I didn't find gym, but I did find this place. Oh, hey, Sozo. Oh, I went outside again. I tried to stop her, but of course she didn't listen. Talk about trouble. Is there really a passageway that leads to the outside town? I think Yukino went inside the school. She said she was going to look for something to block up the hole. Aki's friend. Works part-time to support family. Hey, if we block this thing up, is that really going to make us safe? Huh? We're not blocking up anymore? Is that okay? Wrong area. So, thank goodness you're right. When I think about something happening to one of my students, I worry so much. Principal Oishi. The principal of St. Gremlin High. He adores children and flowers. God, the face on this man. This is outrageous!
If something happens, I'll hold the school responsible. And we can kiss our careers goodbye. If all this just happened a little later, all the students would have gone home. Why is my luck so terrible? Known as Hamia among the students who despises his extreme strictness. It's a madhouse outside, but it's so calm here. I wonder why the demons won't come here. Could it be divine protection? Megalith was excavated when the school was first built in 1963. Legend has it that a heavenly being known as Hiramon dropped it from the sky to be Mikagecho's guardian stone. You might be asking, Sozo, why the hell are you just going around door to door exploring shit? Just get to the story. I like to explore. Deal with it. Will she shut up? All that crap about guardians and demons. Screaming. Hey, the principal was right after all about the guardian of the school. I mean, not a single demon has gotten in here yet, right? That's just funny. it's like fucking Mr. Krabs' walk. Whee! Ow! Okay. You're going too, Sozo? Gonna go trash Sepik, huh? That's the plan. It's like impossible. Don't do it. There she is. Ah! Hey, Sozo. What are you guys up to? Oh. Maki? Huh? Is that you, Maki? Come on, of course it is. Everyone knows good old Maki. What's wrong, Yuka? Oh, like, something seriously weird with her, Sozo. There's no way Maki would be that cheerful. Huh? Yuka? Hey, when did that hole show up? I get it. You made it, didn't you? See? It's this totally not like her. I mean, wasn't she just in the hospital? Yuka, I'm gonna get teed off if you keep saying that. Do you want me to be hospitalized? I think she's the real Maki. How can you tell? I mean, it's like a demon or something. Oh, sorry. But she has Maki's favorite compact. Come on, Yuka, quit picking on her. Although, is something different about you today, Yuko? Sozo, what the? Why is Maki here? Oh, come on. Don't you start talking nonsense too, Nanjo. What's wrong anyway? Why are you so bent out of shape? Nonsense. I'm quite calm. But if you must know, the demons captured that moron Masao at the police station. He mentioned getting weapons, so I went with him and then... Normally I leave him. Unfortunately, he has a security guard. I'll need your help to rescue him. Demons got Masao? Well, we need to save him, Sozo. We were able to procure some guns. So here you are. Seems like it can be quite draining to invoke one's persona. Masao became exhausted after repeated use. That's how they caught him. But forewarned is forearmed. Don't forget to equip these. Persona? I don't get it. Oh well. We should hurry anyway. Okay. Hey, Code.
Hey, man.
Give me a sec.
Yeah, take your time. I was just curious to see what you were doing.
I'm playing OG Persona.
Oh!
It's been a long time since I actually, like, genuinely played through this.
Kind of a bit shocking that they didn't try to remaster this or re-release it.
Last I heard, the developer said, in regards to remaking Persona 1 and 2, it said, no, but, I mean, would like to one of these days. Which basically translates to, if I had to hazard a guess, they're most likely going to milk Persona 3 and 5 for a little more time, and then Persona 6 is going to come out. And then they're gonna milk that for about 10, 20 years. And then we might get Persona 1 port, and then a Persona 2 remake.
Hmm.
Out of curiosity, do you know about the story, or...?
Does my mic work now? Okay, that was weird.
Your mic was better before, dude.
Ah! Okay, give me a second then.
Aki's Persona Masao reached rank 2. So, that was the Persona? Persona, the soul's power. Another me, huh? It's Latin for mask. It's the root of the word personality. But there are angels and demons within people's souls? Is that it? That's what a good way of putting it, yes. As one fights with fire, it seems we'll fight demons with demons. I don't know the reasons for it, but it should certainly prove useful. Okay, if this is what we have to do, let's do it. Let's root out the source of these demons and get our own town back. I need to rescue the idiot for that. Come on, Zozo.
Does it sound any better?
Sounds better.
Okay. Well. So what was the question? Oh my god, he has an Uzi.
Yep.
Are these high school students?
Yep, and the world is overrun by demons currently.
Huh.
Like, this was back when the idea of, like, another world in Persona was literally just, it was the apocalypse.
Ah.
Yeah, there's some mumbo-jumbo about scientific augmenting reality and whatnot, but legitimately this entire town just turned into just an entire battlefield.
Oh my god, that is genuinely terrifying.
Oh yeah, they don't downplay anything, that's also the thing.
Oh my god. Yeah, like, I have no idea, like, anything of the entirety of the Persona series.
It used to, I mean, it used to start where it was just like, basically, it was, you ever play Corpse Party?
I heard of it, I just never played it.
It's kind of on that level of a bunch of high school kids doing like a ritual for kicks, and then shit goes wrong, and they get dragged into something, well, that they weren't expecting.
I just wanted to have a fun time, I didn't think it would go like this!
Yeah.
Oof. Well, how has it aged? Has it aged any better?
Like how so do you mean, in terms of age?
I mean, I guess like quality-wise, because I mean, like I played a few old school PlayStation games and even some old PSP games, and some just don't have like the same quality like as of nowadays. Like today we have mini maps and we have modern HUD elements. I don't know like how well quality-wise this has stood out.
I mean,
If that makes sense.
it was a game that released on PlayStation 1 and got a re-release for the PlayStation Portable. So there's that. But
Ooh.
other than that, I mean, more so it is compared to nowadays current Persona, the system is very different. It is also a dungeon crawler.
A dungeon crawl? Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Back when this was a huge thing with RPGs.
Do you know how long this game is, like line-wise?
In total time, it is honestly like it's total time is like it's pretty long, but this was before they implemented life sim and dating sim aspects, so it's very much a story-focused game.
Alright. Is it like kind of linear in nature then?
Yeah, it's pretty linear. Although, like, this game does have, like, 2 different routes to go down.
Ah, I see. Probably good ending, bad ending.
It's sort of like that, but I mean, like, 2 different, like, storyline routes, more or less.
Oh.
Like,
oh, I see.
Essentially, the second route you can do is kind of in its own way a secret route. Because the more linear story one is just called Sebek, where it's just you're dealing with all these demons and the head of this giant corporation and just take him out. And then there's the Ice Queen, aka Snow Woman route.
So, well, since this is a JRPG, how difficult is it?
It's not so much difficult as it is a bit time-consuming, because unlike current-day Persona, this doesn't have any of like the systems that make like fights go really fast.
So you're just sitting watching the same attack 400 times.
Kinda.
Yeah, but at the same time, it doesn't bother me because it's an old school game.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not expecting like huge quality. Because also I played Pokemon and I thought that was fine.
Yeah. It most likely, if you play Pokemon, that you'll do fine with this. Because in a lot of ways, it is basically Pokemon. It even has, like, strengths and weaknesses for certain demons you face off, and you kind of have to memorize that shit. Well before they decided, let's just make it easier.
So, I see, like, something in the top right-hand corner saying, like, 1 out of 8 moon?
That's just, like, January 8th.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought that meant, like, that was your life counter or battle counter.
No. Yeah, this game doesn't necessarily make it, like, obvious about the dates because, again, like, this is before they did just life sim stuff.
Also, is this like a real mini-map, or is this like something the developers made?
It's if I had to take a wild guess, they most likely took a top-down view of like a city in Japan, but they altered it for privacy and whatnot reasons.
Yeah, it kind of felt like a little.
Yeah,
it reminded me of.
Again, this was like PS1, so it wasn't until the PS2 that they were like, all right, let's go with like, instead of more top-down areas, let's actually add in like more locations and more set pieces for that. And then it wasn't until Persona 5 that they really fleshed that out.
Still, so much time onto developing that. Oh my god, that's a sniper!
Yep.
Jesus! These kids are really armed to the teeth. Also, I'm surprised they got unlimited ammo.
Yeah.
Really wielding that Second Amendment right in Japan. Jesus.
Well, the world's gone to shit. I doubt anybody's gonna care if we're carrying firearms.
True, probably because everyone's dead. Aw, they blocked.
Yeah. Though I do admit, for the times, this is actually pretty impressive. Just the fact that they're actually carrying genuine weapons and all that.
That is true.
Like, if you were to unequip them, most likely those weapons would just go away. Like, that attention to detail showcases just how, honestly remarkable just the graphics were even back then.
It's always interesting seeing what they could do with limitations.
Yeah.
Even modern day games don't really do that too often.
Yeah.
It depends on the franchise, though. So, how many characters can you like have on a team? Because it looks like there could be, what, possibly 5 slots?
I think up to 6.
Up to 6, damn.
Yeah, you can, like, current day Persona, you can only have 4 people on a team, but yeah, this game lets you go a little more than that.
So, how do you know where to go? Mostly because you're kind of skipping through dialogue,
It is mainly just memory. Like, there's no waypoint, there's no real navigation, it's just kind of explore, and you'll eventually get there. The fact that it's a dungeon crawler, it kind of banks on you not knowing, because by the time you get to the bosses, you'll be right up. So, in its own way, it's actually cleverly, it's cleverly deceptive.
I just personally don't like that, because when I was playing through Kingdom Hearts, I got lost so often.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling 100%. Alright.
Ooh, Jesus. no health. Oh, so I'm guessing there's like a shop in this game as well?
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh no! That's annoying. I always hate when I have to fight enemies that heal each other. Oh? You can
Yeah.
rank up in battle?
Yeah, it's actually kind of impressive that they decided to do that.
Yeah, honestly. I didn't think you could do that.
Well, you can't do it anymore.
Damn. Wait, what? You can move them around on the battlefield?
Yeah, which is, again, I do like this, honestly.
Yeah, that is really cool. And it can target certain ranges? Oh my god. You can see it through each weapon too? My god, that is a lot of attention to detail.
Yeah. Went through all of that and he died at one punch.
Oh, what?
Yep. Back when this was
You
a
can
major
also
thing.
redistribute points, wow.
And then you go to these pink glowing trees for save points.
Alright.
Which, among all things in art direction, that is actually a great idea. Just make everything a little murkier and more muted, and you make the bright pink object a save point. That's actually really great.
Yeah. The only thing that irks me with a Japanese RPG is grinding.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I think some games do it really well. Some others, I could just really feel it. And it sucks. But I don't know, I haven't played a lot of Japanese RPGs.
There aren't a lot I could recommend that don't make grinding a bit of a hassle, and that's mainly because it's grinding. But if I had to say one that wasn't like incredibly terrible, I would have to say Blackrock Shoot the game, because that mixes.
Made a game?
Yeah, they made a game on PlayStation Portable. It mixes in action RPG aspect with real-time turn-based strategy.
Oh wait, I think saw you play like a little bit of the game.
Yeah.
I think I did. Oh, it's only locked to the PlayStation Portable.
Yep.
Damn.
It is.
Like, I was so happy when I could play Kingdom Hearts 1 on PC for the first time. Then they made it an Epic Game Store exclusive.
Yeah.
So I had to wait a few years. Like, the only thing stopping me from playing like a bunch of old school games is like I just don't have those consoles anymore.
Yeah.
Or sometimes the games are just worse to play on those consoles, because I don't know if you played a whole lot of racing games, but
Yeah.
there was one I used to play called Burnout 3 Takedown.
Oh yeah, I remember that game.
So such fun. It's great, but on some of those later tracks and levels, it was really hard to see in a straight line in front of you, because when you had to go in those like time trial races and you're going as fast as possible, it's hard to see like 4 pixels in front of you on like old CRT TVs.
Yeah.
So the only way I could like really play it is by emulating it. And it's like, oh my god, I can finally see perfectly. Like, thank god, I can see the car. Or maybe that's just a problem with just like some old school games. I don't know. Like, I truly want to get into more franchises, but it's really hard when I don't have some of the software to play it with.
Yeah.
And also emulating is definitely annoying as hell.
Emulation for later stuff is actually more annoying. Like, I would love to play old PS3 games on my Steam Deck, but it's just, it's impossible.
Oh, it is?
It's not impossible, but it is just so much of a hassle, because if I want to emulate, say, a PSP game, all I would need is, like, the certain files, I'm good to go. I've wanted to emulate, like, PlayStation 2 games. Same deal. I need the BIOS, I need the files, I'm good to go. But PS3, I basically need to own the game, and then know how to put it onto my computer, and then unload it, and then convert it into a package, and then place that package into the emulation, and just, it's at that point, it's just like, I would much rather just get a PS3 than have to do all of that every single time I want to play a game. And even then, there are, like, what if I wanted to play games I don't own?
Tough shit, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, like, some games you can't even buy now. Or are just inaccessible.
Yeah.
Outright. Because, I have a modified Xbox 360, so, I originally really wanted to play No More Heroes for a while, but I didn't have it on PC because it wasn't available on PC. And I couldn't play it on the Wii because I couldn't find any copies on the Wii. Or at least physical copies. My Wii was weird. But apparently there was a Japanese port of No More Heroes on the Xbox 360. It was just never in America, even though it's all English voice acted, and all the titles were in Japanese. But I played through it. It was a pain in the ass because I had no idea what I was reading half the time, and for a first time playthrough, it's not the best.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
But I did beat the game. And I really did enjoy No More Heroes. Wait, you can engage with some demons?
Yeah, this was back when negotiations was a more common thing.
Oh, okay. What the hell? You have an emotional meter? What the fuck? What?
It got pissed off and was like, alright, you know what? Fuck it. Here, just take this and go.
Wow. I guess this game really tried to go for all. Oh. Damn, you really took damage on that.
Yeah.
Like, typically when you try to get into a series, do you usually try to start with the first game, or if it's in a non-linear order, do you just, like, go with the most recent installment?
It depends. Like, if it is a game where it's just like, it has a long-going story, or it's like, I'm really interested, sure, I'll start with the beginning. But if it is a game where it's just like, this story is sort of enclosed in its own, like, if I were to play, say, this game once, and then the next game that they come out with has nothing to do with the original game, it's just its own story, then I'll just go with the latest title. Like, that's kind of what Tales of series does.
Hmm. I was just wondering because I remember I started a few series and sometimes I went out of order. Like how I played Yakuza Like a Dragon and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, this will be my first Yakuza game. My first Yakuza game was the most recent Yakuza game.
Yeah.
That was a mistake. I was so lost. I still enjoyed it though. It looks like you're at like the very beginning of the game.
Yeah, I am.
Oh.
Oh, in fact, the series actually had a manga.
Really?
Yeah, this game had a manga, and it actually adds a lot more to this story. Because they were like, we can't have just a silent protagonist. No, we have to have the protagonist. And they not only gave him a voice, they actually gave him his own story and arc.
Huh. Damn. Wonder how popular Persona was, like the first game.
Over in Japan, I imagine pretty popular. It wasn't until Persona 3 that it started to take off in the West. But even then, it was still kind of a niche thing. It wasn't until Persona 5 really took off that like Western fans really started to get into Persona.
Oh my fucking god. First person?
Yeah.
Oh damn, you really run.
Oh yeah. I can go even faster.
Oh wow, it tells you exactly what they're weak against too if you can scan them.
Yeah.
Nice. Does the game have like a difficulty mode, or is it just like one set difficulty?
It has a difficulty mode. You can choose between like beginner, normal, and expert.
I wonder if it's any different in between the modes.
If I had to guess, with the way things are, the enemies hit harder to the point where it becomes unfair. And unlike current day Persona, it's just like, you won't really have much to actually do about that.
Yeah, just like Kingdom Hearts. Because I played the game for the first time on Proud Mode, because I'm like, yeah, I can handle it. I couldn't handle it.
Played that game for like I played the first game for like 3 hours, and it took me how long to get dodge?
Oh, it takes a while.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you play it on Proud Mode, you get dodge incredibly quick. Because when you play it on Proud Mode, for some reason, at least the first game, it feels like a completely different game. Like, it gives you pretty much all the skills and abilities you want at the end game, pretty much immediately. But then you have to go through the entire game with, like, enemies who have ridiculously sized health bars. And you die in 3 hits. Yeah, that wasn't fun. I could not beat it on Proud Mode. Also, I'm sorry, I'm talking so much about Kingdom Hearts. I want to get through it.
I don't
it's
mind.
It's a long one.
I honestly don't mind.
Oh! Now that's interesting. I thought it would hit any enemy if you just attacked with just like any attack, but I guess it has like certain ranges.
Yeah. Abilities and characters have only certain ranges. It's like chess in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I guess so. Chess, but with guns.
As God intended.
I think that already exists too. I think it's called FPS chess. But what I really want to master is 5D chess. you haven't played chess like that before. I tried it with my friends, and I literally had a headache. But that could just be because they were shouting at me. Any franchises, though, you're kind of excited to play or pick up?
Metaphor ReFantazio.
Never heard of it before.
It's the new Atlas IP that's being led by the director of Persona 3 through 5 after he left.
Oh. Oh wow, it releases in 3 weeks. Oh, that's weird. This is always something I had an issue with, but when I'm looking on Metaphor ReFantazio's Steam page, so you could buy the normal edition, or you could buy the Digital Anniversary Edition, and one of its features is including over 50 DLC costumes.
Yep. Welcome to Atlas. Dude, it was the exact same way with Persona 3. They had like a deluxe edition, a digital deluxe edition, and all that, and I don't know, Atlas said some shit about like, oh man, if you get the most expensive edition, we'll include the expansion pass in it. And people actually fell for it. I'm just like, no, I'm buying the game at base because I know you're just gonna come out with the expansion and have it cost even more. And lo and behold, I was right, because a lot of people were pissed off at Persona 3 Reload's expansion because they bought the most expensive version.
Oh my god. I also kind of don't like how for pre-ordering a game, it lets you like get cheats pretty much to just like bypass a lot of the early struggles of the game. Like, hey, you get an EXP chess set. Aw, damn. And you get in-game currency. Like, probably for one playthrough, but still, that's an insane advantage. I feel like it kind of takes away from the actual game. The expansion pass for Persona 3 costs $35?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Now imagine that, and now, yeah, now take that and then look up at how much the most expensive version of Persona 3 Reload costs.
The most expensive?
Yeah. It should be called like Digital Deluxe or something.
Okay. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
$100?
Yep. Meaning that there are people that actually paid $135 or so for the game. Meanwhile, like, you're just gonna have people like me who, granted, yeah, we're still gonna pay $100 for that and the expansion pass, but we still get to save some money.
I like how I go on the Steam page and it says recommended the expansion pass.
Uh-huh.
It's recommended, but the user reviews are mostly negative.
Yep. Yep, and it's all from people who bought the most expensive, the digital deluxe edition and whatnot. You're just like, man, they should have just tied the expansion pass to the digital deluxe edition. It's just like, okay, let's talk about that, because it's like, let's say that Atlas one day decided, like, all right, we're gonna release this brand new game. But if you want the game in full, like not just the DLC, like the new story and everything, you're gonna have to pay us $100 for it. Like,
which is ridiculous.
Yeah, just the fact that pretty much everyone is equal treatment. Like we just get pretty much the same game in the package for like $70 and everything, and then they add on like $30 worth of content for everyone to download and play later on. Like, that's equal. And if people are mad about that, well, maybe don't go broke buying the fucking most expensive thing just because you believe whatever a company that needs to make money tells you.
Yeah. Same with how a lot of people are mad at Mortal Kombat 1, Tekken 8,
yeah.
Street Fighter 6,
yep.
because they all bought the expensive version of the game. They have access to the DLC, and then, oh my god, they ran out of content, or it's not being developed. It's not being released in the fastest manner possible. Like, yeah, it's DLC.
Yeah.
Like, I bought Mortal Kombat 1's $100 version, and I also bought Tekken 8's $100 version. And the only reason I did it was I knew what I was signing myself up for.
Okay, that's different. Like if you know what you're signing up for and you're still willing to go for it, it's just like I'm not. Like yeah, it's your money and you're like again you know what you did. You're an adult.
Yeah. But
like,
I mean, it's like. Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
I only did it because, well, one, I got to play it a few days early, which helped because I had a really packed semester, so it helped to play it a little bit early. But also because it gave me and my friends an opportunity to bond over a game. And then we just later found out, oh shit, Rivals of Aether is a thing. And then we just stopped playing Mortal Kombat 1. I have 55 hours in Rivals, and it's just me and my friends using my account because it's like, hey, can we just like add like 100 more workshop characters? And I'm like, sure, balancing is not gonna be a feature.
When it came to, oh my gosh, he's dead. When it came to getting Tekken 8, I had bought the $70 version because it was just like, I already kind of knew what I was getting into and I didn't want to go down that route of, oh, we're going to add more, we're going to add even more like, DLC, and we're gonna have more expansions, and then you're gonna have to, if you want all of them in one, you're gonna have to buy our special edition right now. Oh wait, we came out with even more DLC and even more stuff. Well, you're gonna have to buy our brand new edition. It's just, I don't want to get into that. So I just stuck with the base game, and honestly, like, aside from the fact of Bandai Namco going for what Fortnite did with the Battle Pass, it's actually not that bad.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's just fucking annoying.
Yeah, yep.
Because if you can't earn the rewards in that time, mostly because you have to buy the premium version of the pass, those items are locked out. They don't ever come back.
Yep.
So you can't use those to customize your character, and I'm like, I really don't want to spend all that. Plus, you could just spend an option to unlock everything anyways, so it's like, what the fuck is the point?
Yeah. Also, their customization options suck. They do. They really do. It's not great.
I wouldn't say it sucks, necessarily. I think, well, it's an improvement over 7.
Okay, it's an improvement over 7 in some ways.
but when you think about what we got in Tekken 6, it's really a major downgrade.
Well, see, that's the problem. You compared it to Tekken 6.
Yeah, it's like
But
I wouldn't do this if the series didn't have already a basis to go for. And here's the thing too, like basically at this point I'm pretty sure Soul Calibur is pretty much done. So I'm just thinking why doesn't Bandai Namco, since they're not really busy with Soul Calibur, give those people who worked on character creation and costumes, give those people a job over at Tekken. Like, I seriously doubt they would be against it, because that was their department initially, and also, I don't know. I think a lot of people would prefer having a job and getting paid over not having a job and not getting paid.
That is true. Money do be money. But like, the problem I had with Tekken 8, or just like any new fighting game franchise, was it is not single player. It's not meant for single player anymore, because I've went through all of that single player content in maybe less than 50 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, still a lot amount of hours, but I mean, if you bought it full price, like I did, you kind of got scammed in a way.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't think I got scammed by was probably MK1, because I played that for my money's worth and more. I at least got what I deserved. Or what I thought I deserved, at least. Like, I don't know, money's weird. Same with DLC. Hey, still, it's not as bad as Dead or Alive 6.
Oh,
$90 fucking season passes. That is ridiculous.
Yeah. And even then, it's not as egregious as Train Simulator. Dear God, that fucking DLC. Oh my fucking God. It's like, no reasonable person in their right mind has that money. I don't care who you are.
Don't worry, it only costs as much as, like, a used car. In DLC. And from what I've heard about the DLC, it kind of sounds like it adds maybe 3 or 4 hours of content for $30. Like, damn. That poor developer. Making tens of thousands of dollars a year. Probably hundreds. Wait, Train Simulator Classic 2024? There's only one! They keep retitling it.
Yeah, because,
Oh, okay, I see what they have. So you could buy the version now, which is $30. You could buy the deluxe version, which adds some DLC, for $40. Or you could buy the Train Simulator Classic Rail subscription plan, which gets a selected, curated selection of DLC. Oh God. It's not even that much.
yeah, if you want an airtime time, look up how much Watch Dogs' DLC is. Like, just go down that list.
I don't think Watch Dogs was that bad, was it?
It's either Watch Dogs 1 or Watch Dogs 2.
Even then, I played both. Here, I'll look at Watch Dogs. Yeah, Watch Dogs only has the season pass, which will get you everything for $20, but you could just buy the expansion pass.
I remember it was either 1 or 2, but it had all these different stupid-ass packs.
It was probably 2.
Yeah.
Let me check. Oh my fucking God.
Yeah,
you're
that
right.
sounds about right.
Okay, so I don't have everything? What? I have the season pass. Damn, I really got gypped. Okay, so. Oh, I'm sorry. They have the Ultra Texture Pack, which is free.
Oh, that's free.
Oh, thank God. It contains over 10,000 4K textures. I don't need that.
Right.
It also adds 40 gigabytes. The game's already pretty large. Oh, it's only 27? Okay, maybe not. Okay, so you have the Mega Pack for $20, which only includes 6 packs, but not all of them. So how many packs is that altogether? $25 packs? What do they add? Are you fucking kidding me? It's cosmetics?
It's basically just cosmetics.
You cannot lock cosmetics away for $7 a pop. What the fuck?
Welcome to Ubisoft.
Oh, my bad. Some are $7, some are $5. How generous. And it's just the same design every time. Wow, that is so lazy.
Yeah. Welcome to Ubisoft.
That makes sense. That's why I don't buy Ubisoft products anymore. Oh. The Crew 2 is now available for $1 right now. You can get the Crew 2 for $1.
Yeah, my question is, how long is that gonna stay on the actual? How long is that gonna stay available to buy? Because Forza Horizon 4 was like what, $14-15 when I bought it, and that's because later this year it's being delisted.
For $1, you can't complain. It's not a bad game, but yeah, even then. Ugh.
I wouldn't say it's a terrible game, but I mean, like, for $1, I mean, like, I'll take a look at it. How long is the sale?
Till the 23rd?
Oh, yeah, I can take a
Wait,
look at that.
It's $1. Here, just give me a second.
Are you gonna try and gift it to me?
No. You can't fucking fool anyone.
It's fine if you want to. Oh, if it's $1, I'll do it for my friends.
What? Jesus Christ. Oh, I forgot to hit this. Oh, I'm sorry. It's $1.06 because of tax.
Wait, the $1 and the extra cents? Oh, but the deal's off.
The deal's off. And there you go. I bought the game a while ago. I just never played it.
I tried playing Forza Horizon multiplayer, but that was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, that was a mistake. I probably should have warned you. I tried playing Horizon, and they just said, "You haven't beat the story?" Like, they were all just roasting me. Don't know why. Oh, so Forza's on sale.
Horses? Which one?
All of them. It's $12.
Oh wow.
Persona!
Well, unless you want all the DLC, then it's 20. But I'm pretty sure Forza 4 is about to be shut down soon.
Yeah, and like I'm not gonna lie, I had to dig around to find somebody who actually had like all the DLC.
Because the only way you can get all the DLC is by buying the Ultimate Edition.
That's
Which
what
I usually...
That's what I heard, but I also heard that more so it's just like, I don't know, like I know, it's just like, it's weird because it's like, yeah, you can buy the Ultimate Edition, but you can't buy all of these separately anymore. It's just like...
Nope. Welcome to the world of modern gaming. Which is also something I had a problem with. Like, when you're playing, like, all these, like, modern-day fighting games, now, you can either buy them in the Steam store, or the respective platform, or you could buy the microtransaction systems they all added to their modern-day fighting games. God fucking damn it. Because I wouldn't be so upset if they didn't lock away costumes that were previously in the other series, and they lock it behind a paywall.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. It's why I kind of hate DLC in a way.
Yeah. Like...
And then the also, in like, bringing to light with Forza, it just reminded me of some things where it's like, a lot of these, games that are owned by Xbox and whatnot that are, like, essentially going under or being delisted, essentially being unplayable, like, for like 25% of it, because a lot of the online servers are going to be going down and everything, and the game always encourages, like, hey, you can go online and make these groups and everything, and it's just like, you know, when those servers go down, it's just like, no, you can't.
Not to mention it also limits access to some of the other features in the game. I'm pretty sure you can't use the livery editor without being connected. I think. I don't know fully. I know that it just pisses me off to see a lot of games only rely on the online service model.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you have 5 team members now.
Do it to him!
Damn, you're really destroying them.
Not just in the controller, I'm just that good.
You're just that good.
What the fuck was that? Ow!
I don't want to die.
Really love that I had to do absolutely nothing for that.
Easiest encounter ever.
Just like that one video with, like somebody, I forget which game this was, but it was just like, a developer added like this new mode and everything, and they were just like, so, in order for me to use this new mode, that would require playing the game. But I'm not gonna do that, so I'm gonna fuck off, and I'm just gonna read this, this story, War and Peace by Tolstoy. Such a really good, I mean to catch up on it. And then he's just reading in the background while the game is just, like, waiting for them, and then it just plays without him.
It kind of sounds like, it sounds like a video I watched where someone was trying to show Yandere Simulator, where it's like you could just beat it by doing nothing.
It
in,
might
like
have
the
been.
new Snap mode.
That might be it. That's. Oh my god.
Because that's what it really reminds me of.
It might have been that. I'll have to find it.
Also, me and my friends keep like we kept looking back at like the progress of Yandere Simulator throughout the year, and we always made bets to see if he was actually going to either publish a useless piece of fan art as an update, or if he was actually going to make a plan to fix the actual game. Because this game, he plans on finishing it, because Alex, the man, the legend, says he can finish the game by the earliest of 2025. By late 2025.
I thought you said the game was finished.
Nope, because he still has to add 8 more rivals.
Funny, because I believe he went off saying the game was finished.
I don't know. Here, let me check the good old.
Like he added in like I remember he added in like one rival, and then apparently he went from being like a sandbox game to being a full demo, and then he for some reason I think he said he quietly just added in every single rival. And it's just like, that's all right. You probably did, but they're also most likely like it's gonna be really fucking buggy.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it already has so many issues now. But, like, the biggest problem with Yandere Simulator is it's a unfocused vision. Like, he wants to do all these stuff, but I mean, you could do so much more. You could do all these pointless mini games that serve pretty much no purpose. Like, the core game is not finished yet. So it almost feels like, what the fuck do you do?
Honestly, I think like the biggest thing is that it does feel unfocused in that way, but it also feels focused in the sense of like the game wants you to play it the way Alex wants to play it.
Which is definitely not the best way to entice people to play a game.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, man. He wants to have different social media apps that have, like, entire blogs within them in the world constantly being updated each day of the game.
Oh
like,
my
God
fucking
damn,
god.
Man.
Even
this was as September 3rd
oh
of
god.
2020.
Even as like an extra feature and whatnot, it's so unneeded. It is so fucking unneeded. Dude, like even in the game he compares it to, like fucking Hitman and Persona, they don't have any of that.
Oh yeah. Like 4 social media apps, and he has a description about each one of them. Cyblur is a site for password-protected private blogs. Your rival might use this site to discuss personal problems with her most trusted friends.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. Hey, have you fixed the game crashing? Have you fixed the FPS problem? Have you stopped using if-else statements on your fucking code?
I mean, apparently he's added an entirely separate mode to the game called 1980s mode.
Yeah, I heard about
which is like, that's cool, but it's like, that's not the main game.
That would be fine, you know, if you weren't how many years behind in development?
Jeez. I'm just surprised he still gets funding.
Like, the fact that that actually is the thing, it's just like, why? It's just like...
Oh, he finally removed the gym stage. The asset he got off of DeviantArt. He finally replaced it. in July. Still, it's just not complete. Yeah, he still gets almost $2,000 a month on Patreon.
Oh my fucking god.
$2,000 just from Patreon, not including his YouTube content and stuff, which he still posts. And maybe donations and all that. Like, ugh.
I'm honestly surprised at this point he is not actually being questioned by the FBI. Or even the IRS. Like, have we actually questioned if he's been actually paying taxes?
I don't know. I don't know if you could list that as like donations, but I think even donations you have to have a required amount, like it can't go over $600.
Maybe? And even then it's just like I feel like with him doing quote-unquote business expenses and developing the game for this long, like, I feel like the IRS should at the very least knock on his door and say, hey, we'd like to see a proof of concept to make sure that, you know, you're not lying about making the game or anything. And, like, if it gets to a certain point, that's just how I feel. Like, the IRS would just say, hey, show proof of concept at least every year and show that you're working on it, so that way we know you're doing your job and you're writing this off as a business expense and not trying to dodge us.
Well, it does look like he's working on the game, but it's just a minor features being added. Because in the latest blog, which is, God, super long to read, this goes on for like 7 pages.
Oh my god.
For still a blog every single week? That's really surprising. But it talks about like 7 improvements, and then it talks about a crap ton of fixes.
Like, genuinely, like, I would be more excited for the game if he handed it off to somebody else. Preferably somebody who looks at the whole quote-unquote panty shot mechanics and goes, yeah, we don't need that.
Feels super weird on that, too.
Yeah, like, it is already weird for games to go down that route with fictional characters. It's even weirder when those fictional characters are supposed to be high school students.
And he's not Japanese, so he can't really use that as an excuse.
Yeah, and even in like the other cases where characters aren't Japanese, I mean, you have people like, oh, I don't know, Omocat, who've not only made an RPG that Japan really has enjoyed, it is now in Japanese. Like, is one of those things where it's like, at some point, it's not necessarily about whether or not you are, whether or not you're Japanese, as much as you like understand and respect the culture.
True, and it clearly shows he understands the culture, kind of, but he doesn't respect it. He just wants to use it as an excuse to do whatever the fuck he wants.
He uses it because, oh wow, it's in anime, isn't this so cool? That's the vibe I've gotten.
Like, no, it's not. Like, I had to stop watching anime for a while because all I knew for a while was just like, I just wanted to keep on watching a bunch of, like, of the popular animes coming out, but it was just too much of the same stuff.
Yeah.
If you only look at one part of the world, you're not really learning a whole lot. You want to, like, learn about other shows, other cultures, other stuff besides just one thing.
Yeah.
Because it's just like sticking to maybe an isekai. Like, if that's all you want to say, and it's like, this is the best show if you're watching, yeah, probably from an isekai perspective, but it's not really like the best show.
Yeah.
Just like how some people hold like, what is it? Full Metal Alchemist still to a very high standard. It's like, it's a good written show, but I still wouldn't consider it like 10 out of 10.
Yeah, especially if you have never seen 03. Because it blazes through everything 2003 did. And it takes away a lot of sort of the emotional beats that the story had.
Yeah. Not to mention that it's like everyone I've talked to about like really good shows to watch keeps telling me that it's like, why don't you just watch Recreators? And I'm like, yeah, that's a great point. Why don't you just watch Recreators? It's such a good show.
Yeah, I've already like talked about how it's my favorite anime.
Yeah, and honestly, I understand why. It's so good. I guess it's just hard for some people to broaden their horizons.
And a number of times, like, what people usually recommend for being the best story ever is just like, I look at this and I'm like, yeah, it's... I get why, but I've seen better. Like I have been recommended, like, Chainsaw Man in the past before, and it's like, yeah, it's good, but I've seen better.
Yep, and that's a fair point, because I tried to show my friend that, and yeah. Look, I like it because I just wanted to watch it for pure action. I will admit, I did a stupid idea, and I bought like a bunch of the manga, because everyone kept telling me it was like the best thing, and I really wanted to watch it. It's like, once I watched it, I'm like, yeah, I liked it, but I kind of forgot about it just as quickly. I do feel like people's expectations of shows are just like, well, it's amazing animation, and yeah, that doesn't mean the show is great.
Yeah, like, the thing about me is, like, I decided to jump on the manga first with Chainsaw Man because it was just like, I've been told multiple times, hey, the manga is better, check out the manga, go read the manga. And so it was just like, when I heard about Chainsaw Man, I was just like, you know what, alright, I'll read the manga. I got 30 chapters in before I realized, yeah, it's just not really vibing with me.
Because it's not something like Berserk, which I later read, and I really enjoy it. It's still very hard to read Berserk, mostly because it's $50 per like huge manga, but it's an investment, but I like it. It's just not as accessible, I would say. Chainsaw Man is very accessible, mostly because it's just a very easy premise to understand.
Yeah.
Berserk is just something not a lot of people should experience if they don't know about it.
I feel like for me, when it comes to, like, when I tried watching, like, or not watching, when I tried reading Chainsaw Man, I was just like, this reminded me of something. I was looking around and I was like,
This reminds me a lot of Tokyo Ghoul in a lot of ways. And because you have two characters that are just normal people who, like, were going about the day, got backstabbed and left to die, and eventually were saved through other means and became a monster. Like, that's sort of the premise both of them carry. And then they both live in worlds that don't give a shit about either of them, essentially. But the difference between, like, Chainsaw Man and Tokyo Ghoul is that Tokyo Ghoul is more so of kind of wanting to be a story around, like, equality and focusing on prejudice and just overall it's just like overall more so the tone of like what's the difference between a human and a monster. Exactly. Like, it's not like, even in terms of Black and White, where it's like you have ghouls that are like these monsters that crave human flesh and eat on humans. You also have humans who just take delight in massacring ghouls, even when they've done absolutely nothing wrong.
Yeah, in Chainsaw Man, it's just like, well, this is a world full of demons, so kill them. Alright. Actually, it kind of has the No More Heroes premise, where it's just like, listen, if I do this, will you sleep with me? One night. And it's like, yeah, I'll have sex with you. And it's like, alright. It's just, yeah. It's simple. Nothing too deep to think about. I mean, it's the same way I'm recommended a lot of other shows. My brother has been nagging at me for the past year to look at Solo Leveling, but I haven't done that yet. It's on my list though.
I've been a fan of the comic for a while, and you know, essentially, if you basically like power fantasies, but with a character that actually has a drive or a purpose to do this shit, it's fine. Because it's like, it doesn't really do anything new, it's just the difference is the main character is not a blank slate.
Which is better.
Yeah, like, it's just, it's a world full of monsters that wreak havoc. Like, they have space... Earth Defense Force skyscraper ants running around killing people.
Jesus.
Yeah, so it's just like...
Oh my god, the school disappeared.
Yeah, Soul Leveling is like, it's one of those series where it's like, if you want to shut your brain off to watch, like, a power fantasy and whatnot, but you also like characters that are investful and worthy to get into and everything, like, it's there.
Yeah.
I came across a series where it's just like, I 100% thought I was not going to like. It was like chilling in another world with like level 2 cheat powers or whatever, and I'm just thinking like, okay, this is obviously like, you're not even trying at this point. And then I watched it and I was like, wait, hold on, this is actually not that bad. Because it's around a guy who's in a world like where slavery exists, and then he gets taken out of that world to be like this chosen one. They quote-unquote make a mistake and everything. Yada yada, he has broken powers, but instead of like basically being the hero or anything, or wanting to like participate in a war, which they actually do go more into, like he just kind of wants to take it easy and live a good life. And a number of times they actually bring up like the world building and the, like, again, the war, where they actually like, because that's a major thing I see in a lot of isekai series. It's just like, oh, well, demon lords attacking. Demons attacking. We need to fight against the war. This, no, they go into why are the demons in a war to begin with? Why are humans fighting? Like, what is there to gain? What is there to lose? Like, there's actual focus on that, and that's something I don't really see in a lot of fantasy-focused shows on that.
Which is weird, as it feels like it should probably be explained.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that one episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender, where just two tribes are fighting, and it's like, why are we fighting?
Oh, the Great
because
Divide. Yeah.
Well,
and
they did this. Sorry, that's just what came to my mind.
Yeah, no, I get it. In its own way, it kind of does a lot of what Shield Hero kind of really couldn't. Because at first, I was really into Shield Hero because, yeah, you have this story around a dude who, is treated like shit and everything. And it builds this, major prejudice for women. Because in the light novel, the big thing was because Mind backstabbed him and treated him like shit and framed him for sexual assault, he built this genuine prejudice towards women, and then saw a weak female slave and was just started having some really fucked up and morbid thoughts, and everything that was an act of kindness got twisted to being this act of selfishness to I'll make her happy and then I'll break her down eventually. Which eventually got flipped by the end of the first volume, where the person who, believed him being innocent was a woman.
Yeah, Shield Hero was interesting.
And it was okay after that, but it's just as soon as the church was done with and everything, it really ceased to. It really ceased to be interesting, because then they went, all right, well, we have another world, and then we have all these different systems. It felt, I don't know, it didn't really feel like there was much. If there was a reason to continue, it didn't really feel like that was the way to go about it. And they also still treat Naofumi as if he's a terrible demon or whatever, and it's no, you guys treat him like shit. That's not him being evil, that's just him being resentful.
I think it's just probably a problem with too much content being released. Or it's just, I don't know, maybe it's too much. It's a weird thing to explain, but
Doing too much at once?
a little bit. I mean, the problem is when I try to watch anything, I always try to watch something I'll get invested into. Maybe not something long term, maybe just a short series.
Yeah.
But it's really hard when it's every season? Every season of the year, there's just 40 or 50 new shows to watch of either anime or just some other type of series, and it's ah, crap, where the hell do I start? There's just too much content, and I just don't know where to start, so I just have to rely on other people or just jump in blind and hope I found something that's somewhat decent.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, it's kind of the same way with games. I just kind of go around, and then eventually it's yeah, it looks interesting, so I'll try it out. Oh wow, you were doing no damage.
Oh, we're about to see. Just full on firing squad.
When in doubt.
Shoot it out.
Just like the popular Tomska song, shoot all your problems
Shoot
away.
all your problems away.
Grab your gun, now you're having fun.
In my heart, I feel nothing but pain.
The present sucks again.
It's time to kill the Canadians.
Silence. I love his voice actor. Boom!
That's, I don't know all of them, but, 2 of these actors are voiced by Sam Riegel and Troy Baker.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn, Troy Baker, you have a very extensive portfolio. Didn't Troy Baker also, like, perform in, like, the remake of Silent Hill 1 and 2? Not like the new one, like the old one from the Xbox 360.
I think so.
Oh, well, also since you're here and I completely forgot about it, what do you think of the Minecraft movie? The best film! Clearly.
Maybe if I don't say anything.
That's like the best reaction though. Yeah, just don't say anything. Yeah, sorry.
That's fine.
I just remembered it existed.
What? Persona!
Has there ever been like a series you've read though that you wished was an anime?
Quite a bit, honestly.
Or... I was just wondering because I know it took a while for Scott Pilgrim to finally get an anime adaptation. I know a lot of people were asking for that for years. I was just curious because I want to get into a lot more series. I also know you said a while back that you kind of read the manga first, then watching the series.
Yeah, it depends on the series. Sometimes, like, I will deliberately not read the manga because it's a lot more fun that way. Because if I know what's going on, and it's just like, it's just padding, it's just waiting for time. It's just waiting for the inevitable. It's just like, alright, I'm waiting for the thing that I just read to come up.
That's a reason why I try not to get into like a lot of long series.
Persona!
Wow, that was an instant kill. Damn.
Eat this! Take this! Leave it to me!
My move.
Eat this! Persona!
Alright.
Oh my god. Do you actually have to fight your way out of this one?
Third time's the charm.
What did I say?
Alright.
God fucking damn it.
Oh my gosh. Battle after battle. That's just a problem I would have with an RPG. So I'm guessing you have already beaten like Persona 1 already?
Yeah.
So you
It took some trial and error because the first time I tried playing this, it did not go smoothly. Second time I went through this, it was alright. And third time around though, I finally got to finishing it.
Persona!
Because I was about to say, like, you're going through these really, really smoothly. Unfortunately, I'm just getting lost, just like following along, because I'm like, he's just reading through these text boxes so fast.
Ow! Persona!
Persona!
Okay, there we go.
You finally got to the save point.
Alright. I think that's gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I do like playing this game, but goddamn, it is a dungeon crawler, so.
Quite a time sink.
Yeah. I'm gonna take
Alright.
off.
Well, it was nice chatting then.
Yeah.
See ya, man.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so yeah, ultimately it was good to revisit Persona for so long and everything. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Thank you all so much for joining me. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Check me out on Twitch, .tv/CafeAutumn. Cara, I have Artstation, ko-fi.com/Sozo-sha if you want to support me there. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Take care. Peace.
Okay, busy, my head is spinning, feel dizzy, like ring around. Ain't feeling rosy, wanna see the homies, but I'm leaving home and never stick around. Always on the move, bags packed, grab snacks, fast track, lift off. But I crash fast, gas tanks, ran past that last drip drop. Like, ooh, need a day to just catch my breath. Feeling drained, I wanna get some rest. Sleep too long on these few times, but each new dawn I miss my bed. Serious about commas, but a period's what I want. Really missing the calm of full freedom, missing all qualms, yeah. What? As it turns out, I'm getting burnt out. Yeah. Not sure that this route will really work out. It's getting to my head. A recess to reassess, a furlough to lay low. Some respite to get by so the workload won't take hold. No, I don't wanna take off, no. I just need a day off.
I can feel it changing.